All right, everybody. So this is video number 2. Education is a important aspect of improving our union and helping the membership learn how to believe in themselves and take control of their union and their workplace. Um, for the almost 3 years at the Chicago Transit Justice Coalition, we have been teaching members how to fight back through organizing, such as uh, uh, actions, public actions. All right. And this goes back to 2019 when we worked with Transit Workers Unite. And just the bread and butter aspects of knowing your rights, uh, understanding what the contract is about. So we have even created a learning tool where you can learn and memorize the collective bargaining agreement. So in our section, it's called Unofficial Union Steward Training. All right, we have a series of videos from other organizations that are very helpful, including references. But this particular tool is the 2019 contract obviously needs to be updated because we did ratify a 2020 contract, which will be expiring December 31st, 2023. All right. So when you begin this, it gives you the actual language from the contract. So right here, it's Article 1.1. And then you read the article, and then you answer the questions. All right. So I won't spoil it for you. I won't give you the answers. But when you use this type of thing, it will help the contract sink in so that when it comes to enforcing the contract, you don't need to call the quote unquote union. You are the union. And that's what makes our union strong. Not money, not elected people. It is you, the members. So you nominate me to be your president. This is what you're looking at. You're looking at stuff like this with greater intensity because you are the power. You may elect me and others, but we are not the power. We are just there as facilitators. Okay? We're chairs of a meeting. We're like referees among the membership to try to get the membership to focus their power. Now, where am I coming from? And you know, a lot of people like say, this guy came out of nowhere. I didn't. So education of adults is something I actually have professional experience in. For 18 years, I ran this business called photographics. And within that business, I taught adults. All right. And the website's still there. The business is still functioning, but it's run by my family members because I'm working at the CTA. I have a new career, and there's policies about that. But frankly, I have no time to run this business, especially as a union steward, and I volunteer that. Uh, but this is a record of what I was doing before I came to the CTA. Make courses and tutorials, etc. And when you go to the YouTube channel for photographics, you will see videos going back over 10 years of me teaching adults. Now, what I taught them was not about unionism. It was about photo retouching and restoration, sometimes illustration. I had did live things. I did recordings at workshops around the country, mostly in the Midwest. And I'm just showing you this because you nominated me as president. You gonna get this because this is what I do. This is what I'm good at. And the videos just go on and on and on. I mean, this was what I did for a living. And people still use these videos to learn how to use Photoshop, how to retouch pictures, you know. Now these videos don't go back to full 18 because I didn't start with the YouTube channel until a couple years after starting the business. So these go back to about 15 years. All right. So that includes writing books. All right. So there's education is part of the um, also helping the members make the job better so that we can fight for what we deserve as benefits and pay. And the flagmen, as I've always said, the flagmen are the absolute outcasts when it comes to working conditions and benefits at the CTA. All right, so we need full-time jobs for all, right? So I wrote a book. I was a flagman. I wrote a book about flagging. Okay, they say flagger, flagging, same thing. But the point is, I learned from the frozen flagmen and other flagmen, and I took what they taught me and I took my experience and created a book. It's a free book. It's called The Professional Flagman. All right, it's a free book on the PDF. It's an ebook basically. All right, and you will see in here things about how to be a great flagman. Okay, and these are was I a great flagman? No, no, but I listened and wrote down and took notes about what others told me and shared with me. All right, mental preparation, physical preparation. I mean, flagging it's a hardcore job. All right, in the trackman, it's even harder for trackmen. But that's a full-time job. Flagman is so we need to build this up. So what I wanted to do, I wanted to help my flagman because I had trouble as a flagman too. I'll tell you frankly, it was war out there sometimes with certain operators, okay? And when I became an operator, I understood better what they went through. But still, nevertheless, how can we teach new flagmen if it's always a temporary job? And the people who are really teaching are still in a temporary job and they've been there for over a decade with crappy benefits. So that's something that you should know about. Education is what you can expect from me if I have that privilege to be nominated by you to be the local 308 president. I hope you found this short video interesting, useful. ChicagoTransitWorker.com, the Justice Coalition, we're bus and rail workers who are about helping members take control of their union and being educated, knowledgeable, and militant. And that's what I intend if as president. That's exactly the pattern that you can expect. So you should expect no deviation from this. And if any of this makes you uncomfortable, definitely don't nominate or vote for me. Thank you very much.